The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
Good morning and welcome to the Broncos Broadcast Network. I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Ryan, and it is the last day of school, Broncos. On today's broadcast, we talk to our Teacher of the Year,
as well as our school-related Employee of the Year. BBN News begins now.
Today is Thursday, May 29th, and it is the last day of school. If today is your birthday, you were born on National Alligator Day. You share a birthday with Greg Sulkin, and on this date back in history in 1953, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay became the first known explorers to reach the summit of Mount Everest. If today is your birthday, happy birthday.
With the school year ending today, we want to remind you to log into Student Portal and check your obligations, and to take care of them before you leave campus today.
In Bronco tradition, we use the final broadcast to recognize our Teacher of the Year and school-related Employee of the Year.
I had the pleasure of speaking with our Teacher of the Year, as well as some of the staff around campus about Mr. DeSimone and what he means to our school.
Now he is our math coach, and he is rocking it in math.
Today, we're shining a spotlight on someone who's made a big impact in our school community. Mr. DeSimone, our Teacher of the Year. His passion, dedication, and connection with the students have truly stood out. Let's hear more about his journey and what an honor this means to him.
Well, I was definitely surprised. It never was really a goal of mine that I set out in my career to become Teacher of the Year, but then you start reflecting on your career and kind of every moment that led to that. The difficult times when you first start teaching to the better times as it comes along. I think it was just a lot of reflection and just honestly gratitude for, my coworkers, the whole math team who, they make me look good every single day. And just the students at this school who, most of whom try really hard to work really hard and better themselves. They might say that they don't like the dad jokes a lot, but deep down, it helps them remember the math. But I would say it's just I try to make sure I get to know each kid on an individual level, as much as I can, figure out what motivates them. And then once you know what motivates somebody, you could figure out ways to keep them motivated throughout the entire school year. So, you just try to care about the people you work with and, the kids that you work with, and you want them to be better. I say this to new teachers all the time. Before students care about what you know, they need to know that you care. So just if you care about your students, if you put their well-being, their learning, their future goals, if you put all that stuff first, the teaching aspect of teaching takes care of itself. And then I would also say just go the extra mile for people when you can. Love your coworkers, love the people you're leading every single day. And again, generally you'll end up in a good place.
As we reflect on the qualities that define excellence in education, it's important to understand the reasons behind this nomination. We asked Ms. Kish what made her feel Mr. DeSimone was a strong candidate for Teacher of the Year, and following that, what stood out most about his work that truly set him apart.
So to be a strong candidate, you have to be a great team player, very collaborative, and put the school's interests really ahead of your own and be a hard worker. Mr. DeSimone met all of those qualities. So probably the thing that stood out the most about Mr. DeSimone is he's very data-driven, and to make our school grow, he was able to identify those areas of need, really, that we worked on. So he played a big part on helping shape instructional strategies and moving us forward for the next year.
Behind every great educator is a circle of support and inspiration. To gain a deeper understanding of Mr. DeSimone's passion, character, and daily impact, we turn to two people who know him best. His wife, who sees his heart behind the work, and a fellow teacher who witnesses his dedication in action every single day.
Well, first he told me that he was nominated for being a Teacher of the Year, and I get so excited. I was like, wow, you really deserve this because I know you work so hard with the kids. So when we found out he was actually the Teacher of the Year, I just got so happy because everybody was just like, congratulations, and you deserve this. So it was amazing. I think he loves his job, and he loves the kids, and he always wants to help them and being better, and always giving the best.
When I came to this school 2 years ago, Mr. DeSimone was one of the first persons who made me feel welcome, explain the curriculum to me, and he's actually a very, very hands-on person. He won't ask you to do anything that he wouldn't do himself, you know. And he's motivated me because he's a very dedicated maths teacher, and it has actually helped me to follow in his footsteps. Well, funny you should ask that. We do duties in the mornings, yeah, you know, and we will be there greeting the kids on the way off the buses. You know what I mean? So he's somebody who would jump in the trenches with you. He wouldn't ask you to do anything that he wouldn't do himself. You know, so he's a great motivator. You know, a great leader. You know, so I want to be like him when I grow up.
With a passion for education and a heart for his students, Mr. DeSimone continues to inspire excellence in both in and out of the classroom. As this year's Teacher of the Year, he's not just teaching lessons, he's shaping futures. Reporting for BBN News, I'm Wyatt Locker. Today's ACT word of the day is dreary, meaning sad, gloomy, and dull. The gray clouds in the sky made the day feel dreary.
Polk County Schools proudly presents Something Rotten Jr., an all-county musical with performances on June 6th and 7th in the DHS Performing Arts Center. Get your tickets today on the hometown ticketing section of the DHS website.
Attention cheerleaders, your tryout dates occur on June 9th, 10th, and 11th from 5:30 until 8. If you have any questions, please reach out to their Instagram at DHS Broncos Cheer.
Elias has more information on our school-related Employee of the Year, Ms. Kish's secretary, Ms. Rivera.
Good morning, Broncos. Today, we talked to Miss Kish and Miss Rivera on why Miss Rivera got Employee of the Month and how she feels about it.
So I believe Miss Rivera is deserving because she's here every morning with a smile on her face. She helps anyone that walks through her office. She's a problem solver. She thinks critically. She's fast on her feet. She's really here for everyone, which is super important.
I think I got Employee of the Year because I do tend to go above and beyond and care for others a lot and like to step up and do the best I can for everyone and myself.
So she always puts me first. She needs to put herself first sometimes. And anytime I need anything, she's always there for me, which is a great partner in crime.
I was shocked. Because I wasn't expecting it. I know there was someone else with me as well, so I was thinking that she was going to get it. I was very happy. It means that people do see you and what you do for everyone. And it's nice that sometimes you don't think you're recognized, but when you get it, you're like, wow. So it's a wow moment.
Thank you for tuning in, Broncos. I'm Elias Aponte, signing off.
Thank you for joining us today for Broncos News. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Wyatt. Have a great day, Broncos, and stay safe this summer. We'll see you back here in August.